everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Passioknit Kelsie and welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. Today we are officially getting our first snowfall of the winter season down here in southern Missouri. I am excited that I get to sit here in my nice warm office with my blanket on my lap all day long and look at the snow falling out my window. These are the days that I am happiest to work from home. Anyway, today I am planning to hopefully finish our tree skirt. We started this yesterday. We made good progress on it, as you can see, but it was not finished, and I think that can be done today. Finishing this in a timely manner today and starting another project are my goals. What that other project is, I'm not so sure. Sometimes during Vlogmas, I tend to run short on ideas at some point during the process because vlogging every day, you kind of run out of stuff to do. So last year I introduced the Wheel of Projects. Lots of people have asked, and yes, we will also be using that this Vlogmas. If I ever find myself sitting here thinking, what should I make today? Instead of thinking it over and wasting any time, we are just gonna get on the wheel, spin it, and it's gonna tell me exactly what I should make that day. It is not the same wheel as last year because I lost that one. I guess I didn't save it or something. So I've made a new one. I tried to fill it with things that wouldn't take a super long time. So we'll see how many appearances the wheel makes. I think people really liked it last year and they wanted to use it more, so we'll see. I started doing my Christmas shopping this morning. Put in some orders online. Give the mail carriers time to get everything here. I hate to be waiting on a present till the last day. I am going to guess that this project is going to take us a couple hours. So I am going to get to work.
Dollop in the middle.
Can I help
Take
you?
5.
Yippee!
Boom! Don't make that bitch say yippee when she bite into my fudge surprise. Alright, Polly. Perfect pie. That was bad. That was not perfect pie. That was not perfect pie worthy. My blueberry pie is the perfect pie! Which is pretty foreboding considering that my 50-some hours of work up to this point have earned me 29 levels. I'm gonna need 100. There really isn't anything I can do right now besides just opening the store and grinding store points. I never thought I'd stoop so low as to play an idle game on stream. I'm going to download that mod that allows this game to run speed. And now I can increase speed.
This is taking forever. It's been a couple hours. It's 12:30 now. I am getting hungry. I think I'm gonna stop and take a break for lunch, eat some Thai food leftovers. I'm so sorry. I think that we need like at least a couple more inches on here. Maybe quite a few more inches. Look at it, all laid out and pretty. Overlapping is no longer a problem, so glad I didn't start over or anything. Anyway, I am hungry. Gonna get some food. Cheers. Okay, getting back to work. I don't want to do this all day, so I'm going to allow myself until 2:30 p.m. See how far we get, and then I'm gonna work on something else, and we can finish this on day 5. Alright, I don't want to work on this anymore. I want to be done for right now. I want to take a break. This is how big it is. Not big enough for a tree skirt. Oh well. Maybe we'll come back to it later today. Maybe it will move its way into tomorrow. But I'm tired of it, and I'm the boss. So, it is now time to bring out the Wheel of Projects. We're going to give it a spin. We're going to find out what exactly we're going to be working on. I am crossing our fingers for a quick project, which is no surprise. Generally, that's kind of what I always want. So let's give it a spin. Oh! That's crazy. That's crazy because in my last vlog of November, no, one before that, because the last one was just scrunchies, but my second to last vlog at the end of November, I said I was going to make a cat ear beanie in the video, and then I ran out of time. And then some people were like, hey, where's the cat ear beanie? Are you ever going to make that? And I was like, maybe. I'll put it on the wheel for you guys. And the fact that that's the first thing that it landed on is insane. But okay, all right, let's make a cat ear beanie. So the concept of a cat ear beanie is actually very easy, and that's why a lot of beginners make cat ear beanies. I know I was making cat ear beanies like back in high school. So I'm not going to be following a pattern or anything. I will just be making a tube, closing the top, and that's it. That's a cat ear beanie. I think I would like to go with something classic, you know, cat vibes. So I'm thinking black. Imagine that. Maybe even stripes. Black and another color. Let's go look around. We have black. We also have gray. There are some purple options. You know what? This yarn might be good. They're all scrappy. I don't know if those two together would be enough for an entire hat, especially because I want a folded brim on it. So, I mean, we could also bring in this gray here and have these three together striped. Let's do that. This is good. This is good because, first of all, this is a chunky yarn, which means that making the hat is going to be even faster. These are all scraps that need to be used up. Unfortunately, it's a discontinued yarn, so I will be slightly sad to see them gone, but that's okay. I've been holding on to them for years, and this is a great yarn for hats, so let's do it. I think that the 5 I was using is too small. The yarn recommends a 6.5. Yeah, we're going to need this. Looking at the yarns, there is significantly less black than the purple and the gray, so I'm wondering if I will be able to equally distribute the rows, or if I'm going to have to do more purple / gray. Starting with the gray, got to frog a little swatch that we have here for something. Maybe my how I knit video? I don't know. I'm going to start with a chain that is the height of the hat, and as far as the height goes, I will probably be following my like knit hat pattern. I have you knit until it's about 11 inches long, and then you have to do the decreasing portion, so it's probably 12 inches tall. I like whenever I see these hats and they have a ribbing effect to them, so we are going to do some kind of back loop only. I don't think single crochets are big enough. Half doubles are probably good, but I don't really like working with half doubles. So double crochet is probably our best option. This is gonna be chunky. Maybe I should undo my chain, make it looser. We're making progress. The striping effect is interesting, especially with the back loop only double crochets. I'm not sure about it, honestly. Looks weird. Oh well, we're too far in it now to turn back. It does work up very fast, which is nice compared to that tree skirt over there. I'd say we're not quite halfway there, but pretty close. 3/4 at least. Nope. 3/4 to halfway. Whatever.
Pointer, arrows in the sky like a cool basketball player would. I'm really good at basketball. Wally's back, thank God. I missed you, dude. We have like a little arrangement going. I'd prefer not to expose any more details at this time. Oh my God. It's a game developer. I can't explain. This is just like the game developer. Yeah, perfect. Look, even just that amount of time is probably enough to knock it onto a cherry Oreo. What is this Doan with his off-center bullshit? Hipster asshole.
Here we are. The average head circumference is about 22 to 23 inches. So I'm aiming for 22 because it'll stretch a little bit. Maybe a lot of it. Let's see. At the current moment, we have 18 inches. I think I need to do about 5 or 6 more rows. Probably 6 because I need to make sure the color repeat lines up. Or maybe not. The black is looking pretty scarce. It stretches quite a bit. Let me give it a good stretch. I haven't actually stretched it out. Let me measure it again. I think that we probably only have 1 more row of black in here. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Now, oh, look at that. It gained 1 inch. Okay. Let me do 3 more rows and check again. Okay, the black did indeed last for 1 more row, and we have enough to sew up the seam. The hat is currently 21 inches laid flat, so it should be able to stretch over someone's head. And that works. Also, the striping looks way better whenever it's stretched out, because the sizes kind of even out. I'm trying to think of what is the best way to optimize what yarn we have connected to this hat right now, because I need 1 piece of yarn that will close up the top. I need 1 piece of yarn that will sew this together, and I need 1 piece of yarn that I will use to single crochet around the bottom edge. So I'm thinking the black could sew the top closed, and then I have to decide between purple or gray, which one do I want to use as a single crochet border, and then the other one can whip stitch this closed. I think I like purple better, just as a color in general. So I'll use that for the single crochet border, and then I'll use the gray to sew up the side. Now, if I'm gonna flip it up, then I want the single crochets to be this way. Okay. Let me just weave in my ends, and then we should be done. Okay, team, here we are. We have finally finished our cat ear beanie. I decided to put a gray tag on it because why not? We shall utilize my mannequin head so that you can see it come to life. And there you go. Square beanie equals cat ears. Wow. Not too bad. We now have a cat ear beanie thanks to the Wheel of Projects. Moving on. It did indeed use all of the black, but I still have a very scarce amount of the purple and the gray. We are going to get back to work on this tree skirt. Now, this morning, whenever I picked it up, I was like, yeah, we can finish it today. It'll probably only take a couple hours. But then I actually started working on it, and I was not feeling motivated for this project. So I was crocheting really slow. I kept taking breaks, scrolling on my phone. Not very productive. Let's see if we can change that. Right now, it is about 7 p.m. I think if we put in another 2.5, maybe 3 hours, we can be done. Cross our fingers. These rows are getting really long. You see this? You gotta go from this all the way around and around and around and around and around to this part. It's deceiving. I found a long YouTube video to watch. I am going to do that. I'm going to focus and I'm going to try to finish this. I don't want anything going past 2 days. Except for my knit sweater. I feel like that one is going to take a while. But everything else, no. Oh, also, if you're wondering, I did already take a break and have dinner. We tried one of our Factor meals for the first time tonight. I had the cheese tortellini and the green beans. Pasta was good. Green beans were not good. But to be fair, they're green beans. They were like real green beans. They were like fancy green beans. They were like crunchy-ish. The skin on them was quite tough. You know, I like green beans out of a can. You bite into them, they're real soft. You cook them with like a chicken bouillon cube. Make them taste good. These were just like pan-fried green beans, and I'm not a fan of that. Moving on. guys, I believe that I'm getting close. Maybe we're already there. I need to actually lay it out and see how big it is. At this point, it would definitely be like covering the tree legs, which is all you really need it for, right? But anyway, we're on the floor so that we can lay it out, look at it, see how big it is. It's a tree skirt, that's for sure. Right now, it is about 40 inches wide. Yeah, okay. 40 inches across is really not bad for a tree skirt, especially considering my tree that we have is very skinny. I'm pretty sure that this would be just slightly bigger than my tree. So for now, it'll work. I think in the pattern, it has like some ties that you put on this side so that you can tie it up, close it, or whatever. I will not be doing that tonight because I am so tired. We can put the finishing touches on this tomorrow, and that wraps up Vlogmas Day 5. I think it was an okay day. We used our project wheel for the first time. We made a cat ear beanie. We made good progress on our tree skirt. Did we do anything else? I don't think so. But that's going to be it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me in the future. We have many more things to do this Vlogmas, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!